What's going on, guys? Welcome to the lounge here at Hidden Homestead. My name is David, and today we're having a weeded bourbon battle. All right, guys, so today we've got a weeded bourbon battle going on against Rebel Yell 100, Maker's Mark 101, and Weller's 107. They're all pretty close in proof. Will Weller hold up? You can't find it hardly. And when you do, it's spendy. Are you better off getting these? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna get these poured out, mix them up, and we'll see where we go. All right, so from my left to the right, we're going A, B, C. So Rebel will go into glass A. Maker's Mark 101. Oh yeah, that's a twist up. Oh geez. We'll go in B, and Weller's 107 into C. Might as well. Okay, well, normally I can do 1, 2, but now that we got 3, let's see if, yep, nope, already confused. I have no idea. No idea. Now, I don't know if that's a lot of noise on that scooting, so sorry if it was. So I'm not going to go over necessarily the tasting notes. I mean, I will, but I'm not going to get deep into it, right? Because most people are going to be able to know what these are. This is just, you know, which one is better. You're better off with a less expensive Rebel, kind of, I guess mid-grade, what was it, like 50 bucks for the 101. This is becoming more available now, so, or the, you know, the highly sought after 107. Which one's going to be better? We're going to find out. So let's start with glass number 1. There's a little bit of a kind of a funkiness to it. And that might be kind of a funky barrel char. There's a caramel in there. Again, not going to go super deep into the tasting notes and then on the nose, but give you a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. You're getting the quintessential bourbon flavors, the caramels and the vanillas, and it's good. Ooh. Now, this one definitely smells better than glass number 1. Almost like an almond, caramel covered almond. Okay, that one's got a little bit of a, same thing. You're getting the caramel, you're getting everything else. That one does have a little bit of a floral note. Kind of a sweet floral. This one definitely has a bit more oak on it than the other ones. There's not much there. A little bit of, almost like a toasted corn. That has a little bit more of like an oak, like a borderline bitter oak tannin. Normally that's off-putting for me. If you've seen some of my other videos, that bitter oak tannin note normally is a no-go. That one's not that potent, but it's there. Kind of just that oaky. I like the oak. Don't get me wrong. I like sweet oak. I like like a woody oak or a charred oak, but the bitter oak tannins not my favorite. So I'm gonna go back through them, and really, this is my first sip of whiskey, by the way. So kind of gotta get the palate ramped up. Maybe butterscotch, really light butterscotch. Pretty easy, nothing overly complex. Yeah, easy to drink. It's good. Let's see, go back to glass number 2. This one, the nose is more interesting on glass number 2 out of all of them. There's just kind of a nutty almond, caramel, maybe a little bit of vanilla wafer. That's what it is. It's like an almond vanilla wafer caramel. Said I wasn't going to get too heavy into the tasting and nose notes, and look what I'm doing. That's what I'm getting though. For a wheated, this is more what I expect. There's definitely more spice in these two. It's obviously not from the raw spice, it's more of the barrel spice and then just the ethanol. But this one is a bit more of the wheated characteristics that I think of. Pretty easy, pretty smooth. Hate to say smooth, but it is. We'll go back to 3. Yeah, I'm still getting the corn. Yeah, like a candy corn, vanilla. Yeah, nothing to write home about. Yeah, there's something funky in this. There's something funky in there. It's either the oak or something. It's got a funkiness going on. So look, I kind of got my winner, I believe, but I'm gonna go back through them and just see which one I like. Something came through on that finish. I thought I knew what it was, and then something came through on the finish that threw me off. So let me do this. I'm gonna guess what is what, and then I'm going to rank it. I think, is that in frame-ish? I think 3 is Rebel. I thought glass 2 was Weller, but that last sip I took was a little funky, which makes me believe that it's Maker's Mark with that little bit of, they have kind of a floral funk to them. And then I'm gonna say glass number 1 is the Weller's. As far as the winner goes, if this is really it, Glass B. Makers wins it. This one kind of threw me a little bit because I thought this one was actually the 107. At the very end, I ended up getting a funky, kind of a funky note. That ended up being the funky floral note that I normally get on Makers, which is why I said this, I picked that this one was Makers. So surprisingly, this one was more complex on both the nose and on the palate. Yep, it is. So Rebel Yell did not win it. It has that funky, it's young. I got the corn, I got the candy corn, it was just this kind of funky, bitter oak tannin, which I'm not a big fan of, which is kind of why I figured it was this one. So yeah, this one was good. There was nothing wrong with it. Blind and back to back though. Maker's Mark 101. Holy shimoly. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised on that because, you know, Weller's 107. Oh my God, I gotta get Weller's. Well, whatever. Don't, just go and pick up a bottle of 101. More than likely, you're going to get it at about the same price. If you can get it at retail, I think, well, this is probably 30, 40 bucks at retail, roughly. Somewhere around there. I think this one, I ended up getting this one on sale for 45, 47, somewhere around there. It was a limited release, but I believe they're really pushing these out. There's nothing limited about it that I've seen. So pick yourself up a bottle of Maker's Mark 101 and you'll be happy about it. All right, guys, hopefully this helped you in deciding to pick which weeded bourbon you should get. Should I go with the low end budget? Should I go kind of mid-range, or should I really look for the allocated weeded bourbon? Well, if you got a palate like me, I would run out and grab yourself a bottle of Maker's Mark 101. Again, I think it's like $50. I don't believe you can go wrong. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. If you didn't like this video, hit that thumbs down button and then go ahead and leave a comment telling me why you did not like it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. I also triple dog dare you if you liked it, just to go ahead and leave a comment anyway. That'd be cool. You can subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. Hit that little bell icon so you know when we put out other videos. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're also on Patreon. Check that out, that'd be awesome. And until next time, cheers. Normally when I blend them, it's really good. That one's not great. It's not horrible, but it's not good. It's not good. It's got too much going on, I think. Yeah, well. To the lounge here at Hilton Homestead. So the camera died, and that's always fun. To recap, that